Hello everyone. So this is still Pinnings flip side. This is his little key down here, mummified. Can't see it that well. What I've got is a this very tiny, the smallest flat tension wrench is down here just as a ledge for me. And this is an Everest lock, which I've never picked before, and I don't have a shotgun for it yet. Mr. Bill Bacardi said he would send me one, but I couldn't wait. So I'm going to try to pick it anyway without the shotgun. And basically, the difference between that, Still Pinnings commented that the reason why he had done the key and everything else is most Everest locks have a little symbol here, like a mountain, and then like a little diamond underneath it, and that's supposed to kind of like let you know that, hey, it's got this little check pin in there. And I had tried to pick this before even knowing it was an Everest lock, and I'd seen that pin down there after just kind of like looking at the lock and inspecting it, and I thought it was maybe for key control, because I thought, man, there's no way you can. You know, with drivers, you've got a spring and Bibles and everything. How in the hell could you do anything down there? But actually, you can do something down there. And I have to take this guy out of the way. It's always in the same location, and it's always the same pin. And I don't know if you should push it down or lift it up. Or, anyways, I try to manipulate it as much as I can. It looks like it's coming from the bottom and going towards the top. But lockpicking lawyers videos on picking these Everest locks said that basically you'll either have to pick that at the beginning of your pick, where if you go down there you'll notice a slight rotation on the core when you pick it, or at the end of picking all the regular pins in the lock. And that's probably the case in this one, is it's probably at the end, because I got, like I said, I got nowhere. There's a slight turn right there. That was way back in the back. I think it was pin 5. And now I'm just coming over to pin 4 and trying it. Ooh, and I've just noticed that my tension wrench is about to slip. There we go. I pressed it in a little bit more with my finger there. My flip 'em off finger. And this lock is called flip side. So even if I don't get this thing open, I'll put this video up when I have internet connection, because I don't have internet connection right now. I haven't paid my phone bill, but I can still record videos, and that's what I'm doing. So I got a nice ball set back there on the very end, but everybody else feels kind of mushy. That guy's stiff. And somebody just fell back. I was going to put a magic marker on a black mark on there so I could see core rotation, but I forgot to do that. I was eager to see if this was a beginning of the pick rotation. Then I could say, oh wow, look. I've at least got that figured out. But no. Let me try this guy again here. Just a little very bottom ledge here, kind of disguised, look like warding, but there's a pin down there. And like I said, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with him, up, down, or if you got one of those shotguns, then it does it for you. It just basically sets it the way a key would. However, you can make one by just getting an Everest blank key and just grinding off all the other parts except for the very end there, but I don't have an Everest blank. I was going to go look for one, but now I'll just wait. Ooh, there's some more movement right there. Yeah, earlier I think when I dropped the pins, I'm at 5 minutes. I go like a little bit longer than 10 minutes on this one because I've got some more movement there. Bit of a crunch. Soft. Oh, it's soft. Be nice to pick this guy open. Like I said, this is my first attempt knowing that it's an Everest lock. So I'm hopeful. Not super hopeful that I'll get it. I've got nothing else to do. Just trying to set that check pin again. Probably hitting it too much, but it doesn't hurt to mess with it. Well, I think. That's the way I look at it. It doesn't hurt. Alright, get back to picking. And hopefully you'll get some progress in here for Mr. Steel Pinnings' challenging rock. I should find that steep hook that I had earlier. I worked on another lock. Oh, this one's pretty good. Boy, I crammed everything in my carry-all pouch because I was going to go over to my neighbor's house. And I wanted to bring a lock with me, and of course I overloaded myself with picks. Now they're all jammed in here, and damn near impossible to find them all. I'll go with a short hook here. I'll probably need a steep one for setting these creatures back here. Low high is usually what we see in a challenging walk. Alright. That guy's too wide and he's not hooky enough for me. I need a better hooker, he said. Alright. Keep it civil here. This is a still searching for my proper pick here. Now I've got him in here somewhere. I'll put him in here. Ow. I've got my trusty Tron down there. I see him. That's right next to trusty Tron. Who are you? There you are. Here we go. My Southward Max. It's got a nice steep hook to it. It's one of those ones he modified out of a ball rig. He did a good job of it. Whoop, noob. He's not much of a noob, but he's noob oriented for those of you that... I'm pretty much noobish on this. Ew, I got some more turn there. Pretty good too. I'm gonna go try that check pin. I doubt if that's the only thing that's holding us up here, but ew. I think I gave everything up trying to set Mr. Checkpin with a steep hook. Use a shorter one here. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. It'll make you give up all your picking over there, thinking you got this thing ready to go, and it's not ready to go. Right, back to picking. If I go jibber jabbering in now, start picking. I'm gonna ease up on tension here just to put the wrench back in. My heater's kicking in. It's like 9 minutes, 38 seconds. All I've gotten is slight movement on this core here. Trying to find somebody to give me feedback. Or bind or something. Just overset the shit out of that pin. I could tell when I was doing it. It's like it didn't want to go, but I said go anyway. And I just kept pushing on it and pushing on it, hoping for the best. And no, of course I don't think I was. But I think I dropped it when I eased off tension a little bit. There we go. I've got a little springiness in this improvised kick holder I've got here. It's, like I said, it's only holding it by the lip right here. And I've got it cinched in the vise pretty tight. It's working alright. Not complaining. Considering the amount of time, almost negligible, that I spent on making it. And it's pretty useful. Because without it, I would have to clamp it by the... if you try to clamp it by the cylinder here, it'll bind up the core. If you've got a lock that has a key in it, you can just try that. Ooh, I got a good movement there. On like pin 3. That was a good movement there. I'm just trying every different little pin. See what they say to me. I'm looking for somebody to give me some counter rotation, but so far nothing. Let me screw everything up by checking that check pin again. You're over checking your check pin. Well, it's better than not checking it at all. Checkmate. Right, I feel nothing in there. And it didn't magically open, so that wasn't the only thing holding me back. Let me put my tension wrench ledge thingy in there. Alright, let's back to picking. Alright, eventually we'll get into the crown jewels here. I need to rest my finger and readjust the tension wrench. There we go. Just gonna rest my thumb over here and let my finger do the walking. Well, this is a deep subject for such a shallow mind. Oh, I've got some more movement. I felt it. I felt it. There's a slight movement. I've got some. I got that click, so I think I said, and that guy gave me something too. Those are very nice signs to get. Let me mess with my check pin. Although I doubt that's because I felt like 2 or 3 pins were springy. And this pin probably needs to be picked at the very last. It's going to be the last thing holding us up. Well,